I want to wish everybody a happy new year during this 2023. But also I want to wish you success, because success is a deliberate outcome of the plans you have, the effort that you make, and the final result that you get from the hard work that you put in the business. I also want to thank God for enabling us to see this new year. You see, on Saturday was the last day of 2022, and the Emeritus Pope Benedict XVI passed on and went to his glory. But you and I are here today. The message for me that is very, very clear, that what we are supposed to do on this planet, we haven't done yet. That's why we are still all here. So I'd like everybody to take a serious look at themselves and take this business very, very seriously, so that you can make the life of somebody else better. I want to appreciate some of our guests who are really top distributors. First, to appreciate all our guests, people who are not in the business, but are guests to see the business presentation for the very first time. I also want to appreciate some of our leaders who are attending this meeting today. Andrew Johnson, the Vice President for West and East Africa NeoLife. Mike van Deventer, our President's team member in South Africa. Hansie, Cronje, our President's team member. World team members from Nairobi. I see Pierro's Karaoke here is attending with us. I also see some of our directors who are attending with us today. So I want to appreciate everybody who is attending this meeting today, just to share this excellent moment that God has given us to look at what we can do for our business. Because the core of our business is to make the life of other people better. I see also Tim Lyon from Uganda is also attending with us. Krishna Dolman is attending with us. I want to welcome all the leaders of our business in the African region. Okay, those are the ones I am able to see. I want to welcome all of you very much to this presentation. So without further ado, I would like to go back and share the screen with you so that we see what this business is. As you will notice in the opening slide of our business is the year 2023. 2023 simply means you need to make everything anew. You see, they say one more year is one year less, which is true. And life sometimes can be compared to a toilet paper. It runs faster towards the end. It's only the other day we were breaking up for Christmas and we're back again to face a new year. So what is really our mission in this business, in this company? What do we do? Our mission is very, very simple. Our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And it starts with you. Today, the 2nd of January, 2023, make new plans. You see, you need to make plans that make your heart skip a bit. You need to make new plans that when you wake up at 3 in the morning and you contemplate the future, you're excited even to forgo your sleep. Okay, so this business, our mission, to make the world a healthier and a happier place, and it starts with you. Okay, that's Betty and myself. Betty and I, she's a founder of our business. She's the mother of our 4 sons and 1 daughter. She is my business partner. She's my girlfriend. She's my everything. And we started this business with a very simple goal, to make an extra $200 a month, because when we came to South Africa in 1995, I came to look for a job and also to further my studies, because the only path I knew of becoming successful is education. That is the only thing I knew, and that's what my parents drummed in our minds. Education, education, education. So when we came to South Africa, I enrolled to do a postgraduate course at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg in construction management. I did a postgraduate course in construction management. But when I finished, after spending $4,000 and 2 more years, there was no increase in my income or rather my salary, and that really frustrated me. I thought that I should look at doing something else to help us generate more income, because when a man and a woman come together, there's natural expansion, children come along, and as children come along, also the needs for the family increase. Most of the time, the income or your salary does not increase with the demand.
Hi, Pascal. Kindly bear with us. I think we've lost Pascal for a bit. Let me try and get a hold of him. Just bear with us kindly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Pascal, I can hear you. Proceed. Hello, Pascal, I can hear you. Yes. Proceed.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. So I'd like to share you some of the 4 ways that people use to generate income. The first is called a job. A job is when you work for somebody and at the end of 30 days, they pay you a salary. It's good, but at least you can put money or you can put food on the table. You can put clothes at the back of your children. You can have food. You can have shelter because of a job. But a job has its own drawback. Number one, your employer is only willing to pay you what they can afford. And for most people, they work only hard enough not to be fired. There's also the problem of internal politics in the job situation. But the most challenging thing about job is that because of technologies, employers have found more efficient ways to produce goods and services with less people. So what they do is they replace people with machines. Many people have witnessed the occasion where their employer comes and tells them, "I'm sorry, we don't have any more work for you." So I would not say there's anything called a secure job. The second thing is
Hi, Pascal. I think we've lost you again. Pascal, can you hear me? There seems to be an issue on your end. Okay. Just a minute as we try to get a hold of him. In case we don't, I think I can just introduce Hansie to share with us his story, and then once he's back, then I can always pick up from where he left. Hansie, can you hear me? Hi, Hansie.
Yes, I can hear you, Alan. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Alan.
Yes, I think Pascal is having challenges with the network connectivity. I think you can just share with us your story, and then we'll see what we can do. We can try and get him back a bit later. Most welcome, and take it away, sir.
Okay, sure. Just one moment.
Yes, we can see you.
You can see me, you can hear me.
Yes, absolutely. Take it away.
It looks like Pascal is back again. So
Yes, I am not sure what's going on. Hansie, how are you?
no, my life is a song, Pascal, and you. Happy New Year. So go for it.
Happy New Year to you. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what's going on.
All right.
Yeah, so that's the second way to generate income. Simple test, go away from your business. If it for 30 days, if it does stops, you don't own the business owns you. The third way is the big business. These are people with huge capital, they invest a lot of money, they employ a lot of people. This is not available to the ordinary person in the street because of the costs required. The fourth way is investment. Investment simply means you have extra cash that you need over and above your daily needs. That two things are required to invest effectively. One is knowledge of what you're investing in and the skill of investment, because investment is a skill. So most people get somebody who is professional investors to invest money on their behalf. These are the four ways. But the question is there an ideal business? Is there criteria you can use to decide that this is an ideal business? I think there is, and it needs to have the following 7 elements. Number one, you need very low capital to start. Our business, you need between 60 and 100 US dollars to start a business, a global business. The second one is you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. Why? Because this is what people need. Business is when a product or a service is sold or provided for through a distribution system. That is what business is. The third element is you need to have a global reach. Global reach simply means you need to have access to a lot of people around the world. Our company does business in over 50 countries. In Africa, we're in 14 markets, which covers a population of 450 million people. So we are barely scratching the surface of what people need in our African continent and the world over. Number 4 is you need leverage. Leverage simply means you learn how to multiply your time and your effort in order to increase your income earning ability. How do you do that? You cooperate with other people. That's the reason why banks open branches. That is why restaurants or retail shops open new stores, because they want to leverage their services. If you depended only on the hours that you put in business to work, you'll never be wealthy. Why? Because all of us have 24 hours a day. You don't have 24.25 hours a day. All of us have 24 hours. The wealthy people have known how to leverage their time. The fifth element is you need consumable, high-quality, unique products. Okay? You need unique products because these products have a repeat sale. The sixth element is you need a business system. You need a business system because a system replaces the owner of the business. If you think about it, if you go to any branch, sorry, I think there's somebody who is giving us notes on the screen. Let me just take them off. Okay. A business system enables you to be able to be away from your business. A very simple system is, for example, the banks. If you go to any specific bank, how they run their business in one branch and the other is very, very similar. The layout is the same, the colors they use the same, the computer systems they use is exactly the same. A system is a series of procedures, tools, equipment, and ways of running a business that enables the owner of the business to be away. And the sixth element is timing. Timing is very critical in the business because if you start the business at the wrong time, it does not gain traction. Okay? Now, what is this business you're talking about? This network marketing is a system of distribution of goods and services that cuts out the middleman between the manufacturer and the consumer, and the money the company would have paid this middle people is what it paid to distributors like myself or my colleagues who are attending this meeting. An example, between a manufacturer and a consumer, there is normally retailers, wholesalers, advertising, regional salespeople, people who keep adding to the cost of the product, and who pays for it? It's a customer. So what we do in our business, we cut out all these middlemen, and the money that is available is paid to distributors who advertise the products by word of mouth. So we don't have wholesalers or retailers. Products are explained to customers directly. We are paid for successfully referring customers to buy products. The company has a way of monitoring that. The products are researched and developed on your behalf. What does that mean? It means you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you have a support structure from the company. The company already builds infrastructure in 50 countries. Your only job is to create a market where these products are consumed. There are no qualifications required in this business except three things. One, the desire for success. Two, teachability. And three, sheer hard work. If you have these three things going for you, you're going to be very successful. And this company started as the result of the dream of one person, Jerry Brasfield. When Jerry Brasfield was a teenager, he had very, very serious asthma, and his mother gave him natural remedies, and his health improved tremendously. And an idea occurred to him: maybe I should share this idea about nutrition to improve health with my friends and neighbors in a small town called Porterville in California. 64 years later, NeoLife is a global brand, is a global business. But what has kept our business all these years growing? 5 things. We call them the five corporate principles we believe that has held our business together. The first is absolute honesty and integrity. We believe that we need to tell our customers, the public, the truth about our products and what our business can do. Honesty and integrity. Integrity simply means doing the right thing when nobody is watching. Number 2 is people are number 1. The most important resource in our business is people. Our distributors, staff members, the public, our customers, these are the most important people in our business. Number 3 is products that work. Products that work simply means the company has put together a group of scientists whose job is just to research and develop high-quality products, so that by the time the product gets to the market and customers use it, it is the very best products we have. The company has put together the top scientists in different fields, in biochemistry, in nutrition, in manufacturing, in herbal preparations, from different scientific backgrounds to make sure we've got the best advice in terms of product, research, development, and manufacturing. The fourth element is equal opportunity for everybody. In this business, whether you're 18 or 81, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you are a student or a CEO or a plumber or whatever level you are, everybody starts at the same level. And the last element is you need to have a long-range vision. It simply means that when you start the business, initially give it a 2 to 5 year horizon. It simply means that give this business every chance, do what your upline sponsor tells you to do. 2 to 5 years, you should be financially independent. That is really what our business is. NeoLife started in 1958 in the USA. 1971, it came to South Africa. 96, 97, it went to Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. The year 2000, it started in West Africa. So if you're a guest, the business has come to your doorstep today. Now, why do people start this business? Very many reasons. Betty and I started this business to make an extra $200. I don't know what your reason is. Some people start the business because they want a better life for their children. Some start the business because they want to buy dream homes. Some start the business because they want to have dream cars or good cars. Some start the business because they want to have holiday homes. I think most people start the business because they want to make extra money. And that extra money can become a lot of money, okay? You see, money is not the most important thing, but I think it ranks somewhere with oxygen. Money is very important. All of you today who are attending this meeting, either you've got Wi-Fi or you bought some data. The device you're using, you bought using money. So money is very important, although it's not the most important thing in life. Some people start the business because they want to be healthy. If this is you, you start the business, you partner with a company which is more than 60 years old, is operating in over 50 countries around the globe, is supported by the Scientific Advisory Board. Think about this. You're starting a business. You've got a group of scientists, top-notch scientists, who are doing the research, the development on your behalf. I find this really amazing about this business. I don't have to worry that we have first-class products in the market. I don't have to worry to resource the material that you use for making the products. I don't have to worry to buy computer systems and put in 50 different countries. That has already been done for me. That is really what you're getting into when you start this business. And then we have 4 ranges of products. Which are these ranges? The first is called the Golden Home Care range. Products that you need for cleaning your bathroom, your kitchen, your toilet, anything in your home that you use for cleaning, you'll get it in our business. The second group of products is the personal care range of products. These are things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion, products you need for taking bath, all those things that you need to make yourself look neat. The third range is a skincare range of products, things to nourish your skin, to protect your skin, to invigorate, to detoxify, to cleanse, to moisturize, things that products, first-class products to make your skin look better. And the last range of products is the health supplement. Okay? Now, how does this business work? This business works when you get involved in what we call 3 daily success habits. These are the things you do on a daily basis to grow your business. Number 1 is you need to use the products. Very simple reason why you're supporting your own business. Number 2 is that let me retract a little bit. Whether you join this business or not, at the end of this month, you're still going to buy soap. You're still going to buy something to make yourself look clean, okay? So whether you join the business or not, you're still going to buy this range of products. So what we say is this: start the business and change your buying habits or shopping habits, and you use products from your own business, okay? Now, because NeoLife operates in over 50 countries around the world, and each country has got its own currency, the exchange rate between one currency and another changes every minute or every hour. So it's very difficult to measure business using currency. So the company put together what is called the point value system. 100 PV or 100 point value is equivalent to about $160 in value. So that's the first thing. The next thing we do in our business is to share the business opportunity. That simply means we introduce other people to be users and promoters of the products. Let's say you introduce 6 people to be users and promoters, plus yourself is 7. You have generated 700 PV. You become a manager, your income is about $45 a month. The next thing you do is you teach the people you brought into the business to do what you are doing, also to use and promote the products. Let me say that the person on the top right corner introduces 2, and those 2 introduce 2 again. Those are 7, that is 700 PV, plus the other 6 gives you 1,300. You become a senior manager in the business. Your income is about $90 a month. Okay? Then you teach these people to do what you do. The 700 is as an example. Okay? If you have 6 units doing 700 plus yourself, is 4,200 plus 100 is 4,300 PV. Your income is about $580 to $700. You become a director in the business. All right? Not everybody is going to join your business as promoters or business builders. Those people have become your customers, and because they're not registered, you make a net profit from the products you sell to them at 20%. All right? The third thing we do in our business is personal development. That simply means you take time to build yourself as a leader in the business through training, support, personal development material, conferences, CD, seminars, conventions, where you learn about the products, you learn how to be a business person, you learn how to build a global business through your upline sponsor or the person who invited you to join the business. If you want to earn more money in our business, just make sure you help more people to become successful. For example, if you help one more person to become successful, you become what you call a Sapphire Director, and your income is about $1,000 plus. If you help 3 people become directors, your income goes to about $2,000. If you help 6 people become directors, your income goes to about $5,000 a month. What is the limit? The limit is the power of your dream, how hard you're willing to work. So at this point, I would like to invite my mentor, my sponsor, the person who has held our hands with Betty to reach the level we have reached. And I am eternally grateful to him because he said yes to the business. So at this juncture, I'd like to invite Hansie Cronje, our president's team member from Cape Town. I am always, in the African tradition, when the person who has helped you to become successful, you show your pride. And for me, the pride that I have in Hansie, I think eludes expression. My heart is always eternally grateful for Hansie to show us this business. Hansie?
Thank you, Pascal. Good evening again. I'm glad that you could do this wonderful presentation. And from my side, it's the 2nd of January. I wish all of you an amazing and a wonderful and a very successful 2023. This can be the most exciting year of your life. And especially I want to encourage the guests that are on this meeting tonight, that they are looking for a way to really make a big positive impact in your life and in your finances and in your health. This is the way that you've seen here tonight with this exciting NeoLife business opportunity. Thank you, Pascal, for this nice introduction. I really appreciate you and your family, and I appreciate everybody on this call, the Vice President and the PT members from all over, and World Team members, and everybody who's on the call here tonight, even for the very first time. For the people who attended the first time, this is about you tonight. We want to encourage you to look at the whole picture, what you saw here tonight, and make a decision that will suit you the very, very best. And I'm going to encourage you and help you by sharing a little bit of my background and my story, so that you can see I'm just a normal person like anybody else, and so is everybody on this call. And we are in a business where we create success stories. And everybody on this call can build their own success bigger and bigger if they really want to. Now, I remember 35 years ago, my wife and I was looking at this business opportunity for the very first time, and we were introduced by one of my friends here on the call, Mike. And he and his wife, Renee, just showed us the business, what it's all about, after they asked me a very simple question. And the question was, Hansie, how would you like to make some extra money? So it was a simple question. It was not a big deal. He wasn't trying to convince me or anything, but I was just ready for that kind of question. And I said, yes, of course, if it's something honest and legal, I will look at it. And then he introduced us to this opportunity, my wife and I, and we decided we really want to do it because we were at a very tough spot. We had lots of debt piling up, and a lot of stress in my life, a lot of challenges. And even every winter time I suffered with bronchitis. So my health was not at the best. And I was at that time a full-time pastor. I enjoyed tremendously what I was doing, but I could not pay the bills. So that was really challenging. And if I think back, when we were introduced to this business the very first time, why did we consider it seriously is because we realized we were so sick and tired of trying to make ends meet and going through all that stress. I also was confronted with a few challenges when I had to decide about this opportunity, whether it's for me or not. The first thing was my ego. I had a very big ego. I studied for 7 years. I also, leaded a lot of people out there, spiritual and everything. So I had a big ego, but you know what cured my ego? If I look at my bank balance and I realized I was suffering financially, and I was looking at my car that I was driving and I see it was rusting, it was old, then I realized I don't have an ego that I can really bank on. I had to change. So also I was also a little bit in the blame game. You know, some people, we blame everything and everybody and the government and the taxes and everybody for our lack of finances and for the challenges in life. But I realize also I have to take now responsibility to make a decision to start this very business. And the other thing that really was tough for me is the time challenge, time constraints, because I was already very, very much busy with my whole 24 hours every day, with my family, my ministry, everything that I had. So I really didn't have the time. So I realized I had to find somewhere 5 to 10 hours a week for the next 2 to 5 years. And I had to change a few priorities. And very quickly, we could find a few hours per week. And that's all we had. And we started to build the business on a part-time basis. And that is the power of what we are showing you tonight. It doesn't matter what your background, your occupation, or whatever, you can start on a part-time basis, putting in 5 to 10 hours per week consistently, and it can change your life forever. So we also wanted really to get out of debt and to change our lifestyle a little bit and to pay all the bills. So that dream was very, very strong in us. And you know, I don't know what your dreams are tonight, but the dream is a thing that will get you there. That's the thing that will help you to make changes, to get out of a comfort zone and do what needs to be done. And you know, this business of NeoLife will really do it for you. Really will do it for you. If I think back, all the amazing dreams we have achieved up till now and still achieving. And sometimes I have to pinch myself and think, is this really us? Is it really happening for us? But let me give you a few examples. I remember the first time I drove my brand new E22 Elegance Mercedes-Benz automatic from the floor, filled with petrol, that nice leather smell. When you look and you look through that star of the Mercedes, you feel like this is the most amazing thing. And I couldn't help myself to think about all the people telling me that it will never work. But that experience to drive that brand new car. And I remember the first time with one of our first world conventions when we flew on an international plane off to Disney World in the United States of America. And we had a big convention there, and I was really so excited about it because sitting there in this big airplane flying internationally, and that's the first time I had ever a passport in my life because I never believed I will fly outside the country. So that was really such an amazing experience. And you know, after that, we were so inspired that we took our children to Disneyland in Paris, and they could experience the most amazing life-changing experience also for themselves. And we stay now in Cape Town on the West Coast. We could buy a house here, and what an amazing place to be. You know, the seaside is here, and we can just enjoy an amazing life. And all the world conventions, international conventions we could attend in so many countries. I stopped counting. In the United States of America, all over Europe, Australia, all over Africa, Dubai, all those places. What an experience. And now we are so excited about the future that we are getting the next generation involved, my children, because this is a business that is willable, and the next generation can get very excited and they can become involved with you so that they can have the benefit of what you and I are doing now. And the highlight of my life is that I give Jesus Christ, the CEO of my business, all the glory, that I'm a freelance pastor So I'm still in ministry involved, but I can do it for free. Nobody has to pay me anything. So currently I'm living the dream, or now already for many, many years. And it is difficult to explain to somebody if you live a freedom dream like this. This is really amazing. I don't know what your freedom dream is. I don't know what you want out of this business, but this is the opportunity for you to grab with both hands and do something about it. And you can live the dream yourself. There is so much potential all over Africa, all over the world. Doesn't matter which country you are in. There is so much potential. There's so many people who are desperate, looking for a way out of their financial challenges, looking for a way out of their health challenges. And we've got the answer, because our vision and our mission that we are working on every day is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And I want to invite you tonight with my wonderful friend Pascal and everybody on this call, all the leaders that are serious about this opportunity. We want to invite you, come along on this exciting journey, and let's go out there and work together with all the support that we have on this wonderful mission to help to make the world a healthier and happier place. So make sure that after this event, you talk to the person who invited you, make the decision, get involved, and you can earn while you learn. It was such a privilege to share with you. Thank you very much, Pascal, for giving me the opportunity. And over to you.
Thank you very much, Hansie. And just to reiterate what Hansie has said, you and I are just same as everybody else. The only difference is we made a decision and we stuck to the course. Hansie, thank you so much for your presentation and your testimony. So those of you who are guests, one of the things the company has made that it makes it easy for us to build our business is to take advantage of technology. We've got online services. If you want to order products, you can order online. For example, I've got a customer in Johannesburg. When she wants to buy products, I just send her my link. She orders products in my name and it's delivered to her house. That's how efficient this business has become. So ordering products, you can do it online. Registering new distributors, you can do that online. When you start the business, the company creates for you what is called your own back office. This is where you can monitor and manage your business. Training is done locally and internationally. I mean, this presentation this evening, I have seen people from so many different backgrounds. In fact, the person I saw, I'm not sure whether I saw right or wrong, but we've got one of our top distributors from the USA, or maybe my eyes misled me, but I think Rachel is attending this meeting from the US. Then we've got our distributors from Nigeria, West Africa, from Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Southern Africa. Yeah, Rachel Baina, she's there with us from the USA. Karibu, Rachel. So this business has made it possible for us to build the business internationally just using technology. I mean, I'm in Pretoria. We are sharing this business with people from all over the world. The delivery of products is done by each market where the company is doing business. They contract local courier companies to deliver products to our customers. Payment is done online by mobile transfer or mobile money. Payment of bonuses and commission is done by electronic funds transfer or mobile money. So the company has tried to make this business very, very efficient by taking advantage of technology. Conventions. If you want to travel, if you want to meet people from different backgrounds, this is the business. Every year we meet in each region, in West Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa. We meet in a specific region. In East Africa, last year they met in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, on the 27th of August. In Southern Africa, we met on the 20th of August, 2022, to share success in the Southern African region. If you're a guest, how do you get started? Speak to the person who invited you. The person who invited you is called your sponsor. Sponsor doesn't mean they give you money to start the business. Sponsor simply means they guide you to become successful. They will give you an application form to fill. You pay your registration amount. In South Africa, is between 830 and 2,810. In Kenya is 8,000 or 10,000 shillings. In Nigeria is 24,500 or 31,500 naira. In Tanzania is 153,000 or 190,000 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda is 225,000 or 273,000 Uganda shillings. In the USA is 75 US dollars. In Togo is 43,500 or 58,500 francs CFA. Italy is 64 euros. In Ghana is 493 or 787 Ghanaian cedis. In Cameroon is 56,000 or 68,000 francs CFA. So depends on the region where you're in. Speak to the person who invited you. They'll give you the correct amount to get started in the business. Remember this, success begins with a decision. If those 35 years, Hansie would not have made the decision to start, most of the people who are attending this meeting wouldn't have been in the business. Success begins with a decision. Once you've made the decision, there are three other things you need to have. Number one, you need to know what you want. What is your dream? What is your desire? What are the things you want to achieve in life? Number two, you need to find out what you need to do to become successful. That means you need to be teachable. What you need to do, what you need to know. That is how to build the business. Find out what you need to do. Be teachable. Number three, just sheer hard work. Talking to people about the business. When you're in the business, you used to be told, Titi Lope, talk to lots of people every day. If you talk to lots of people every day, your business will grow. Number four, you need to have faith in yourself, faith in your sponsor, faith in the company, and to believe that if others can succeed, you can also succeed. Okay? So what is the next step for you? The next step is get back to the person who invited you, fill the necessary forms, get started in the business, and may God expand your lives until all your dreams become true. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless. And Alan, thank you so much for hosting our meeting this evening. And I wish everybody every success during this year. Thank you and good night.
Thank you so much, Pascal, and have a good night as well, and a blessed year ahead.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.